fucking rip this fool apart, right? So this fool as you can see, I mean, Planetary Fortress, they have as of right now, and there's a whole bunch of SCVs just don't do anything, and so you can still. And so for me, I was like, alright, that's cool. You shut up. I mean, it was worth the trade. To be honest, I took out one of his command centers. Now he's on 2 bases again. And whereas I have my command center here. There you go. Wow, awesome. I have my command center here. I'm slowly catching up in army size, and I'm slowly maxing out. And so this fool, as you can see, if you look at my view, I do not see anything else. I do not know if there's tanks here. This is the hardest part about Terran, is that if you're going against a Terran, you don't know exactly where the tanks are, so you can easily die. Your men can easily die.
Are under attack.
I have no vision even if I'm on this ground right here. And so if he dropped over, so these 2 Thors and 4 Marauders can easily. And this is what I'm talking about when you have drops. Now, as you can see, this is what I'm talking about. You get shelled away. Putting my guys there. Now, as you can see, I'm actually slowly catching up in army size. We're actually about even. However, he is a lot farther than I am in SCV count, which is something that you really do not. The position you don't want to be in that position. You actually want to be in like a steady position. Trying to see that Thor. I wish I could see the Thor, but yeah, it's okay. Perfectly fine. I'm acting up even more in Terran. And so I tried and honestly I lost my Thor here. It's pretty useless. The thing is that he's really, if you look at it, he can easily, like if he wanted to, he could have ended this game a long time ago. But that's the thing, if you're so set, on mech, you kind of don't want to go back. But that's where you have to be like kind of like dynamic. You have to have like a dynamic type of play. You kind of just want to be able to like switch it up whenever you want. And so, if I were in his position, what I would have done is, because I had such a high just so I can get some look exactly where he's at. He's mining here, mining here, and I only have 3 bases, and only have 39 SCVs where he has 56. However, since he's transitioning some of his SCVs, I mean, well, he's not really, because, okay, so this is oversaturated, and here's the reason why he's actually bringing this over to this area, or to wherever he's going. So I would say that this guy pretty much had map control this whole time. And I'm going to tell you later on about what you should not do, because this, I'll tell you that he fucked up. So he decided to drop it, and he wanted to finish this off, take my base, and that was perfectly fine for him. However, what you do not want to do is leave your base. Why? Because if you lose all your production, you destroy the game. Like, I don't even care. I mean, yeah, you can, depending on where you actually, I mean, drop a whole bunch of barracks over here, drop a factory here, and then now he has to recover from all those buildings. And on top of that, this is probably like what? I forgot the building time. Like 60 seconds for each barracks, plus another 25 seconds, or 25 seconds for tech lab, 50 seconds for reactor. Now, if you think about that, I mean, this sounds in this game, that matters. So, if you think about this game, as of right now, he is pretty much ahead because of how much map control he has. However, my job right now is to make sure that he is not building anywhere because I destroyed all his facilities. Then eventually, like if I do not know that you see a mini map on point to the left over here. So eventually I want to be able to scout this out. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack this area right here. Just because I had to make sure that he doesn't, he's not reaping. Bad idea. I checked with my medevac to see what he was doing. I saw that exactly. And this guy was pumping. We're going to be pumping a shitload of Marines. Now, Marines can pretty much, I mean, they don't do too much damage to Marauders, but if you have a shitload of them, man, it's pretty much. I wanted to take like I said, if you take out he just would not give up. So I had to keep going. I keep on my keep. He's behind in production facilities. He's behind in economy. He's behind. Fuck it. Production facilities, SCVs, command centers. Well, not really command centers, but he has a whole bunch of them. But they're not around anywhere. So my income now is skyrocketing. I only have 41 SCVs. I should have reducing a lot of SCVs. However,